Always, we started off at Sunset Transit where we catch the Max. My girlfriend and I waiting on the tracks. The best place to catch the train. It's the best place to travel to the park. It's free. It's safer than parking in downtown Portland. And as we get on, we see our friend and our seatmate Jen, her and her daughter. As we get on our way to the Max, it's only like 4 stops. So it's free with your ticket to the game. Hopefully they'll let us do it again next year. But we pull right up to Providence Park like always. And boy, it is a hot day today. It's like 95 degrees. It's 7 o'clock. You would never think that it's like the kickoff 7 o'clock. But it almost got to 100 degrees. And man, it was so hot. But we're out there. We're here. As we get off, like I said, it's the best place to catch a game. Get on the Max, get out, get to Providence Park. Fans are always good, especially on a nice, clear day like this. Such a great day out here in Portland. It's hopefully we can get a win today. And as we cross the street, get up to the park. If you found that you have stuff that you can't get in with, there is a locker for $15. But as we get in, you hear Joey's chainsaw getting it cracking. And it's time. As we get up top, and the guy tells me he knows me. He remembers me. And I'm like, man, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But it's always good to be seen, always good to be known. And as we get in line to get something to drink, because it's hot, my friend already acting a fool. Jen, leave it to Jen, already acting a fool. It's not even match time yet. And what's in that drink? What's in the drink? I wonder what. She says it's for Abby. Like, it's Abby's Fanta. I'm like, yeah, that's what they be calling it, huh? Abby's Fanta. Let me give me one of them hats. I love that bucket hat. I was wearing my Thorns bucket hat. I saw that one. So we get it cracking up top. And it's Ian Smith, Smudge's birthday. So we say happy birthday, Ian Smith. Hopefully get a win today for Ian. Hopefully for all of us, man, because we desperately need these points. So as we get started, I see him warming up. It's always good to see the team. Like I said, on a wonderful, gorgeous day in Portland. It is so clear. It is so nice. There was a breeze up top, so it helped when we all the way up EV9. So it's really nice. They gave out this commemorative, card to commemorating the 10-year anniversary of our one and only Cup championship. And on a day like this, remember, there always is this fountain throughout the stadium. You can fill up your water bottles. It's free. And as we take our trip down to our seat, it's such a treacherous view. When I first started, it got to me. So it takes some time to get used to walking down these stairs. And it's if you're scared of heights, man, don't look down, because it's a long ways down. Look at that, man. You do not want to fall from that piece. But we got front row, and look at that. We got fireworks before the game. So it's always good to get some fireworks. They don't always have fireworks, so and the fireworks before Diego Char is introduced. Diego Char, always a great fan favorite. And see, we got more flames. It's a festival today and more fireworks as we sing the national anthem. So I always stand, I always represent for the USA. I don't care what nobody be saying. I stand, I celebrate, and I'm appreciative of all the people who serve and let us go to things like this. And allow us the freedom to do this, and we really do appreciate it. And we get the game started, and we got some more fireworks. Fireworks are going to be the theme of the day. Must be because we got a new team called the Fire out in Portland. That's another debate. So we're wondering why David DaCosta was scheduled to start, but is now not in the lineup. So we thought we saw him on the bench, but it wasn't him. Or it might have been him. We're not really sure. So I'm talking, the game's already starting, and it was a rough first half. Not much happened. I mean, we're talking Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso, they got a new season coming out, so anybody that's never seen it, you should look, check it out. But like I said, there wasn't really much going on in the match, so I don't know. Diego Luna out there had like one of his shorts were up all the way up, Kelly Hubley style. The other one was down. I'm like, come on, Diego, get it together, man. You know what I'm saying? But I cheered for him. I didn't want him to do well, but he didn't do enough drugs in the gym or something. I don't know. And so right here, Diego Luna gets some shine. And, it was a very, very, very uneventful first half. Not much went on. And they flopped all game. They were on the ground rolling around all game. It was ridiculous. They finally get a yellow card here. I mean, finally. But they would just be on the ground like their leg was amputated and then just get up, run it off like it wasn't no thing. So it was good to see him get a yellow for this. I just don't get it, how they can just, they flopped all game, man. The girls don't even flop that much. 2 minutes was the added time that nothing happened. And as we go into the first half, it's 0-0. But the halftime show was very good as we celebrate our 10-year anniversary of our one and only championship. And so we're introducing the players of the team that showed up. And Diego Valeri, always a crowd favorite. Always, always, always a crowd favorite. We love Diego Valeri. We don't need a reason to have him back, but it's good for this. And they're all there, and they let us know that Diego Char was on the team, and he's just in the locker room. So I was kind of hoping he'd sprint out and, run around with the trophy. But he got things to do, man. We got a match to win. So that's what Diego's concentrated on as we get to see our bling and more fireworks, baby, more fireworks. And very, very, very much respected to the team that brought us our one and only title. And like I said, I would just be walking around, man. I would just, everywhere I went, I would have that thing. If they let me carry it everywhere, I would. I would drink out of it. I would eat out of it. I wouldn't even care. I would just show everybody, like, man, look at my title. I won. So, and they're going to be introduced to the Oregon Sports Hall of Fame at the end of the year. So that's really, really cool that we get our 2015 team inducted into the Oregon Sports Hall of Fame. Really, really good as we see them as they're walking it to the Timbers Army. And like I'm telling my friend Jen, it may be only one title, but it allows us a seat at the table to have a voice. If you've never won, you can't say nothing. You don't get a voice. If you've never won a title, you can't talk about winning. You can't talk about nothing. and no one can stop us. We have a title. We got it before Seattle, so that's another jab at those people. Yeah, those people. And as we represent and we show it off to the Army, because this is what we play for. This thing right there. That's why we play the game. And that's why we showed up today for support, because we need another one. I wasn't around for the title and when we won it, so I would desperately want to get a new one. And as I see a Giants fan in the house, man, I talked to him. He's from the Bay Area. I found out he's from the South Bay, and he represented, but first half was very uneventful, and unfortunately for us, the second half wasn't any better. We should have. That was clearly a penalty. It was a horrible call. He was fouled in the box. Clear as day, you can see him get fouled. And we are just furious that I hate yelling at the ref and complaining that the ref is the reason that we may have lost or whatever, but you can't tell me that wasn't a foul. A foul in the box anyways. Man, it's a clear fucking horrible no call. It would have changed so much stuff, but, and then it just was a horrible call. Horrible call. Yeah, and I tell Jen, lucky her daughter's there, or else I'd be yelling. I'd be saying some choice words, but it's just not. And then I watched Diego Luna got pushed to the ground right there. Right before that, he was pissed. But I let him know that we don't care. We don't care. You tell your mama you got fouled, because we don't care. There is no pity in the Rose City. No pity in the Rose City. We ain't having it. We don't care. But, he tries to have the last laugh. He tries right here as he gets set up to try to do something. Yeah, luckily he was offsides. Because he scored. The guy behind him was hoping that he would score, so I'm like, hey, at least he scored. He put the ball in the back of the net. Didn't count, but, so he did score, but it didn't count. But I like Diego Luna. He plays for the USA team, for those that don't know. Plays for the USA men's national team, and he could play for any other team, but he chooses us, and we do appreciate that. We don't appreciate you trying to beat us in Portland, but they get a goal in like the 70th minute, and man. And as we go to full time, we get 7 minutes. 7 minutes to try to score a goal to tie it, to get the win, but unfortunately, we don't score. We end up saying our goodbyes to Jan and Abs, and we'll see them on Saturday. We got another game Saturday as we pour out man, just another loss for the week. It's a second in a row, but we try not to let it get us down. We'll be there Saturday, and as we catch the Max to go home, we lick our wounds and get ready for Minnesota. And as we exit, we hope to see you Saturday against Minnesota. It will be another hot day, and as always, we're PDX Superfan, and until the next time we see each other, we're out.